Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm sharing 12 game-changing beauty tricks that literally nobody talks about, but everybody needs to know. And y'all know how I feel about sharing the love. Come on in. Consider this your big sis intervention. The stuff we wish our mothers would have told us a long time ago. I was blessed with a good one that told me a lot, and I've learned some too. Now, we all here, we can be real, okay? We here to be cute, but we definitely don't have time for no 17-step routine. And you know I love to hear from y'all. We share the love around here. So go ahead and drop your own practical beauty tips that, you want other people to know. The weirder, the better, because mama be teaching y'all some stuff that some of y'all ain't never heard of. And if you're new around here, go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can get all the greatness every week. And if you're feeling the tips that I give, click that like button. It helps the community to grow. And y'all don't forget that everything I talk about today and all my affordable favorites are linked down below in my LTK shop.
Drnina, the girl next door, beautiful brown baby doll.
Now let's jump into these game changers. Now let's be real here. The most expensive of products are not going to help your skin if you're using them only randomly. Even a basic routine done every day is going to transform your skin better than using the occasional expensive product. And I don't care how much it costs. Your skin is like that clingy friend that needs attention every day, not just when you remember you have skin. If you've ever found a half-empty expensive serum that you forgot about, go ahead and click that like button. We can all relate. But why is consistency important at any age? Because your skin cells are constantly turning over. So in your teens and 20s, consistency helps to prevent acne and early damage. But in your 30s and beyond, it maintains your collagen production and your skin barrier health. That legendary liquidy beautiful skin that you see on your 50s and 60s ladies and beyond, it's not from expensive products or even expensive surgeries. It's from the decades of consistent daily care. Like my mom, she's in her mid-70s. The best time to start being consistent was like 10 years ago. But the second best time is today. Yes, you're in luck. And we've all been there. That moment that Sephora announces a new $70 serum that promises to change everything about your face, even though the ones that sitting half empty in your bathroom didn't do anything. The truth is that your skin needs time to respond. A $15 drugstore retinol is going to produce better results, especially after 6 months, than you comparing it to the fanciest product that you only use every now and again. Now, hyperpigmentation, y'all, we got to tackle those dark spots head on. Now, let's talk about something we all have, but sometimes people get away from discussing. Hyperpigmentation, dark marks, and scars. And I'm talking about across the body, whether it's from acne, sun damage, or the time you tried to curl your own bangs. We've been there. Dark spots can be as stubborn as those gray hairs that keep coming back. And I've been getting gray since I was in my 20s. But the secret is ingredients like vitamin C, niacinamide, and tranexamic acid used consistently. And please, for the love of all things holy, wear your sunscreen. Even on cloudy days, even indoors. I got on some right now. Ain't went outside yet. And yes, I'm very serious. It's even built into primers, so we have no excuse. Dark spots are like vampires that feed on sun exposure, so starve them. I recently started getting mild chemical peels. Y'all, it has changed my life. And let me tell y'all, it's a game changer. I was real hesitant at first to go through with what I felt was a harsh chemical peel. Chemical and peel together sound terrifying. But mild peels with things like glycolic and lactic acid, they help to remove the damaged outer layer of skin where pigmentation lives. They boost cell turnover, even our skin tone, and they help your other products to penetrate even better. I noticed that I have to use less product and it seems to go in much better. Just start with the lowest percentage and work your way up. And if you're going to a dermatologist as well as, or even an esthetician, they're not going to steer you wrong. A good one anyway. And remember, you have to be extra diligent with your sunscreen afterwards, but it is going to help so much. Now, I know there's been a whole lot of talk about this, but investing in light therapy for pro results at home has been so amazing for me. Now, if you're battling skin issues like I just mentioned, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, sagging skin, or even acne, I feel like light therapy is like having a dermatologist in your bathroom. And who don't need that? I've been using the Amiro Spectra 5-in-1 LED Light Therapy Facial Mask 3 times a week for the past month. And let me tell y'all, the results are real. This thing right here is amazing. So y'all know I'm all about affordability, and that's what sold me first was that factor. Most professional grade LED masks run for about $400 to $500 and sometimes even more. But this one delivers the same, honestly, if not better, results at about half of the price. And especially with my discount code. I was skeptical at first. because affordability doesn't always mean that it actually works. But my skin is loving this mask and the effectiveness. Now, since I've been using it consistently, I've noticed my post-acne marks fading faster. My skin looks plumper and juicier, and that stubborn redness around my nose has reduced significantly. But the most surprising benefit, my makeup goes on so much smoother now. No more grabbing onto those dry patches or looking cakey by midday. This isn't your basic one-trick pony mask. It features 5-layer light technology with red, infrared, blue, green, and yellow lights that work together on multiple skin layers simultaneously. It's like the Avengers of skincare. And y'all, each light has its superpower. Firm mode with yellow, red, and infrared light targets saggy skin and wrinkles. Hello, gravity fighter. Glow mode with red and infrared tackles dullness and boosts circulation for when you look as tired as you feel. And purify mode combines all the lights to battle that acne and oil control. Your personal oil slick eliminator. What sets the Amiro mask apart from other light masks I've tried, and honey, you know I've tried them all. It's a hard shell design. No more greasy silicone stuck to your face. It has proper eye protection so you don't feel like you're staring at the sun. Remote control for hands-free use. Yeah, you can scroll TikTok and other things while you treat. And no nose pressure while wearing it. I hate to have nose wrinkles from products. Plus, one charge lasts for 7 uses, so you don't have to be stuck to an outlet. The cherry on top, I've got your discount code for $70 off, making it about half the price, if not more, than other fancy masks that don't even bother to deliver the same results. It comes with free shipping, a 90-day money-back guarantee because we like our coins, and a 1-year warranty. Link is in the description, y'all. Your skin is gonna thank me later, okay? I love you. Y'all, let's get into the underarm situation. And you know summer's about to hit, so I got you with the underarm routine. But let's get real about something that nobody talks about. Underarm darkness is normal. It happens to most of us. And there's definitely no reason to feel weird about it. If you've ever worn a tank top but then kept your arms down all day because you felt a little self-conscious about it, hit that like button. We've all been there a time or two. And oftentimes this is caused by friction, shaving irritations, or deodorants that have irritating ingredients. So here's a few game-changing hacks for you. Use a gentle chemical exfoliant like a glycolic acid exfoliator. Use that once or twice a week. Let your deodorant fully dry before dressing, and even consider switching to a fragrance-free option. Glycolic acid helps by dissolving dead skin cell bonds, helping to slough off that darker, damaged top layer and reveal that beautiful, brighter skin underneath. It also helps to prevent ingrown hairs, especially if you're shaving. Start with a lower percentage, like around 5 to 7%, and try not to use it right after you're shaving, especially because your skin is so sensitive then. And here's my weird tip that works for me. A thin layer of hyaluronic acid serum, and putting that underneath your deodorant, it helps to prevent irritation. You're welcome. Now, you know we got to include those hygiene hacks that nobody dares to talk about, really. Let's get uncomfortably real for a second. Clean makeup brushes aren't just a suggestion. They're a necessity unless you enjoy growing science experiments on your face. Set a weekly reminder and wash those bacteria traps. Some people use baby shampoo. I like to use the hard Dr. Bronner soap or Dawn dish soap. And if you can get a hold of them, the silicone washing pads as well. Also, your pillowcase. It's collecting dead skin cells, oil, and drool. Cute, I know. You want to change it twice a week minimum if you're acne prone. And please stop using loofahs. And furthermore, loofahs that you keep around until they disintegrate. Replace whatever you're using monthly so that it doesn't become a bacteria growth playground. I prefer my African net sponge, which I can throw in the washer. And if you're getting chemical peels, like I mentioned earlier, cleanliness, believe it or not, becomes even more important. Your skin barrier is temporarily compromised after a deep peel, making it even more susceptible to bacteria. I always make sure that I'm using fresh towels on my face if I ever use them, or just my clean towels, XL. Keep that phone screen clean. Seriously, those things are dirtier than toilet seats. And avoid makeup post-peel for at least 24 hours. Y'all, there's also household heroes for beauty emergencies. Let's talk about the beauty powerhouse that's hiding right at home in your kitchen cabinet. Vaseline is the OG multi-purpose beauty product, and it deserves way more hype. Y'all, I'm really just now getting back into Vaseline. A tiny dab on those cheekbones gives you a natural beauty highlight. And a lot of products try to replicate it. And a smooth, thin layer on those eyelids, especially when you're not wearing makeup, y'all, it gives you that glossy lid look that's runway ready. And for my brown beauties and my white ones dealing with ashiness, because we can all get ashy, Vaseline can also be a real good friend. Mix it with a little brown sugar for a nice lip scrub, and that leaves your lips soft and plump. If you have darker elbows and knees, I used to try Vaseline mixed with a splash of lemon juice, and using that overnight helped to even out the skin skin tone over time, and it also seemed to help with the calluses there. And beyond Vaseline, your girl is obsessed with apple cider vinegar. Y'all know I use it from everything in our house, and it's really good in hair care. I've switched to a lot of shampoos with ACV, and it's been a game changer, y'all. The acidity helps to balance your scalp's pH, and that's crucial if you struggle with dandruff, buildup, or even a flaky scalp. And that's especially important if you wear protective styles. Those ACV shampoos help to clarify the scalp without drying it or stripping the natural oils. And it's perfect for those of us that use a lot of styling products and have harder water at home. My hair has never been shinier or more manageable. And I've noticed that my hair color lasts longer too. And the best part is you don't have to smell like a salad. Most of the formulated products have a little bit of fragrance added to them, and those cover up that vinegar scent completely. Now, most of us are trying to save a coin or two these days. So what better time to multi-use your products? Stop buying specific products for every little thing. Your lipstick can be your blush. Your bronzer can be your eyeshadow. Your facial oil can be your highlighter. Not only does this save money, but it creates a cohesive look since you're staying within the same color family. And let me explain why this actually helps you to look prettier. When you use the same products in multiple places, you create what makeup artists call color harmony. Look it up. Think about it. Using that mauve lipstick that you like on your cheeks and other areas, it gives a synchronization between your lips and your cheeks, and it looks intentional and polished. It's that I can't quite put my finger on it, but she looks put together look. Now, I love using bronzer as eyeshadow, and in the creases, it warms up your entire face. I even use it in the corners of my eyes. You can see it here. And it gives your face a more natural glow. Clear lip balm tapped on your cheeks. It makes for a dewy highlight, and it makes you look like you're naturally glowing and not covered in glitter. We're done with the glitter looks. And even your brow gel, like the clear kind, it can tame the flyaways around your hairline if you're in a pinch. My favorite multi-use product hack, cream blush on my cheeks, eyelids, and on the lips. It creates a monochromatic look that screams, I'm that girl, with effortless beauty while taking literally 30 seconds to apply. It's like giving the effect that you barely tried, but you look super amazing. Now we're gonna spend a while on these teeth because your smile is your best accessory. Let's talk about something that we neglect sometimes that makes a huge difference in your overall look. Your teeth. Look, I know dental care isn't sexy. Okay, I'll be the first one to tell you. But neither is all them coffee stains on your teeth when you don't have teeth problems. And if you've ever found yourself editing your teeth to look whiter in photos, go ahead and smash that like button. Ain't nobody judging. Perfectly winged eyeliner is not going to distract from your smile. Trust me. Now here's the relatable truth. I've learned to not forget to floss, but oh my God, does it get on my nerves most days. The string getting stuck, sometimes cutting into the gums. And at times I used to feel like I was never doing it right. I used to dread it every night, y'all. But then I discovered those interdental brushes and they changed my life, y'all. Those tiny brushes fit in between your teeth and you can get them in different sizes, and they clean between my teeth, I feel, even better than traditional floss. And I remember when I started using them, my dentist could actually tell the difference. And let me tell y'all about investing in the right water flosser. Y'all ask me about my water flosser all the time. I used to try those cheap ones out, but I had to splurge on something a little bit more nice. And with a good water flosser, I noticed that my dental visits have taken half the time that they used to because there's way less gunk to scrape off. And when my dentist said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, that's how I knew it was worth every penny, boo. So here's some affordable game changers here. An electric toothbrush does not have to be a $200 one. There's plenty of great options under $50. Even some of the most expensive brands sell toothbrushes that are cheaper too. Sonicare is an example. Water flossers are great, especially for those of y'all that still hate interdental brushing, and whitening toothpaste used consistently. And back in the day, I used to use baking soda to brush in order to reduce stains on my teeth. It's abrasive, so don't overdo it if you use it. But it worked better for me than those expensive strips. And for the budget ladies, let me tell y'all, go ahead and go to a dental clinic. I used to back in the day. It is where you can get all your dental work done with training dentists. So people who are getting more experience in the field, they're not playing in your mouth. They're there and they're under supervision of long established dentists. And the work is very good, sometimes even better, and more inexpensive than a traditional dentist. And your local health department often has resources with low-cost dental work. Remember that dental issues only get more expensive the longer you ignore the problem. That $100 filling, it becomes a $1,200 root canal real quick. Taking care of your teeth now is the best beauty hack that you can use for your lifetime to come. Now, a quick one is strategic concealer placement. I've learned to stop putting concealer all under my under eyes, especially as I've gotten older. You ain't hiding no government secrets down there. Placing it at the inner and outer corner really gives a nice effect. And that's usually where the darkness actually is more prominent. Then make sure you blend, okay? I done seen a lot of shocked and surprised pictures where people thought their makeup was eating. Do you hear me? But they look real shocked and surprised because it's a whole circle around. And look, I'm guilty of it. I did it before. And you'll also use less product and you'll avoid that cakey crease look that actually ages you. So rethink it, okay? And hydration is your foundation, y'all. Before spending money on expensive foundation, make sure you're drinking enough water. Now that sounds crazy, right? But know this, properly hydrated skin actually needs less coverage. It looks more radiant naturally, and your makeup applies more smoothly. Aim for at least 2 liters daily. I go for a gallon. And hydration becomes even more important if you try a chemical peel like me. The chemical peeling process can be dehydrating. So double down on your water intake the week before and after your treatments. I've noticed that the peels work better and my skin recovers even faster, especially when the skin is properly hydrated from the inside out. Think of it as your ultimate skin prep for skin treatments. Scent is your invisible accessory. Find a signature scent that makes you feel incredible and confident, and wear it consistently. People will associate that fragrance with you, and y'all, it creates a lasting impression. Don't reserve perfume for special occasions. Make it a part of your daily routine, even if it's just some light spritz. I love my light spritz by Pacifica, y'all. It can go in your hair and all over your body. Be known for smelling amazing, not for forgetting to wear deodorant. Circle back to tip 4. And as far as the scents, they don't have to be expensive. Recently, I've gotten into Lattafa, and you can find it most anywhere. I've even found it at Burlington, y'all. They have some of the spray there as well. It's so inexpensive. The scent is very good. There's multiple Lattafas, and all the ones that I have, I absolutely adore. It's important to master a signature look. Instead of chasing every TikTok trend or makeup trend, like it's gonna solve all your problems. Spoiler. It won't. Perfect one signature look that makes you feel really confident. Mine is a warm toned eye with a bit of definition at the crease. Soft wing liner, and I love a nice lined lip with a nice peachy tone lipstick or a red lipstick. Y'all know I love my reds. But most of this I can do in 5 minutes flat, even when I'm still half asleep. And it works for almost any occasion with minor adjustments. And for my melanin-rich beauties, every trend is definitely not for us. It's important to identify products and techniques that work with our skin features and undertones. For example, a deep berry or a rich terracotta, that blush placed higher on the cheekbones rather than the apples, it adds a gorgeous dimension to darker skin. In fact, I like to put it here and move it down so that it kind of gives it that faded, nice kind of blush out look. I like to skip the ashy transition colors and go for the warmer tones. And I like to embrace rather than dull my complexion. And stop letting these people convince you that these red, orange color correctors are the only thing for darker tones, especially for darker circles. Peach works better for medium skin tones, while orange and red are for deeper complexions. Your signature look should embrace your natural features, not try to correct everything, especially not based on Eurocentric beauty standards. Those full lips and handsome boo, don't overline or change their shape. Those beautiful almond eyes, play them up instead of trying to create an unnatural crease that's not really there. Embrace one look that helps you to feel like the goddess that you are, and you'll never waste your time panic applying any makeup again. And there you have it, my 12 beauty tips that don't require hours of any of our time or a massive budget. Remember that true beauty comes from consistency, confidence, and small intentional habits that build over time. If you feel this video has been helpful, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to share your own practical beauty hack in the comments. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join our beauty fam. And until next time, remember that being pretty effortlessly is not about perfection. It's about finding what works for you and making it a consistent part of your routine. Love you all and see you in the next video. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace.